I first met Tony Robbins when I was 14 years old at a summer camp in Bear Valley, California, near Sacramento. And it was a camp where I learned about accelerated learning. It was where I first learned about personal development, personal growth technology, speed reading, etc. One of those days we spent with Tony Robbins, and that's when Tony Robbins was 24 years old. It was before he hit it big, way before he hit it big, and I always remember that day. In fact, that was like a turning point in my life. And then years later, when I was just getting into college, I saw the Personal Power series, and I said, wait a second, I know that guy. And Tony Robbins, of course, was living in San Diego. I've been living in San Diego at that time. And I thought, well, hey, I want to meet this guy, again, let's get together again. It was really interesting what ended up happening. What happened is one of my personal assistants, when she left my office, she went to become his personal assistant and then reconnected us. My next personal assistant, by fluke coincidence, did the same thing. When she left our office, she went to his office and re-sealed that connection again. That second time, then Tony and I became friends, and I really started working with his wife, Sage. Sage is a really special person, Sage Robbins. Really intelligent, very, very witty. She's just a special person in every way, real heart, awesome. Anyway, Tony had asked me to do some events with him, and we did the Life Mastery course where we did some education about fasting and how to break a fast, and now he shows that in his Life Mastery series whenever you go do that, if it's going to be in Fiji or wherever he holds that. And then we communicate. Sometimes we'll meet at a Date with Destiny, or when he's doing a UPW and I'm in the same town, I'll come in there, I'll give him a bunch of goodies, he'll give me a bunch of freebies, and he sends people to my events and I send people to his events, and we've had a beautiful working relationship for years. One of the things that Tony Robbins taught me is the relationship between peak performance and nutrition. And standing on the shoulders of giants, we've now taken that to the nth degree, all the way out to raw organic superfoods delivered right into your heart and mind. And what this allows you to do is to step into a level of performance never before possible, a level of clarity, mental acuity never before possible. This is where the great benefits and the great breakthroughs will occur in the personal development field, in the peak performance field as we move forward. We've got all the rudimentary materials down, the stuff that Tony taught us, the stuff that Napoleon Hill taught us, the stuff that Earl Nightingale taught us, the things that Mark Victor Hansen has taught us, and all those great beings that have gifted us that stuff. Here's what we gift now beyond that. Here's where we stand on the shoulders of those giants. We now realize that you are what you eat is even more powerful than any of the other stuff. It's even more powerful than you are what you think about all day long. And when we stack you are what you eat with you are what you think about all day long, with the law of attraction, with the power of positive mental attitude, and all the technologies of goal settings, you can realize pretty quickly where this is heading. Feeling inside yourself where you are achieving real prosperity, and people see it. They know it. They immediately realize, hey, that person is a success. If you want to be a success, you become it. It's something you become. It's not something you get. It's who you are. How do you do that? Well, you use all those principles that we learned from those folks, and you eat the foods that actually literally cause you to effervesce and radiate with joy and healthy, friendly emotions and attitudes. I love Tony Robbins. I think he is one of the most remarkable beings on earth. I think he is one of the most incredible orators in the history of the world, and he's been a huge role model for me, and his success is my success. He has taught me how to be successful. He taught me how to be prosperous, and I feel like the gifts that he's given the world are equivalent or greater than any saint who's ever been on this earth. That's how powerful Tony Robbins is in my life. I hope that you find the time to really learn about what Tony's doing, and if you're already into his stuff, that whenever you see him, you go and thank him and just really give him that gratitude and appreciation that he deserves. And on top of that, make sure when you go see Tony, say, hey, David Wolfe says hello.